Now, Chinese expansionist ambition is a threat we're all well too aware of. But today, the country set its sights on a new frontier as it launched a mission to the moon. It's the latest contender in what's becoming a new space race. Russia launched its first moon mission in 47 years last August. Luna 25 ultimately crashed, but it did show the country's ambition. Just days later, India made its mark, landing a rover at the lunar South Pole. This year, Japan planted its flag on the moon's surface, becoming just the fifth nation to land there. But NASA plans to best them all with the first manned moon mission since 1972. That could be as early as 2026. The world's geopolitical rivalries are reaching new heights.
Through a bank of rain and ominous-looking thunder clouds, we saw the rocket's engines fire up, and the Chang'e 6 spacecraft was blasted off on its mission to the moon. Through the Earth's murky sky and into orbit within minutes. Applause from Mission Control signalled a successful start to China's most ambitious space launch so far. Much to the delight of the soaking wet crowds who had gathered on the beach to watch a moment of history.
I think our motherland is strong. A rocket can be sent to the sky under whatever circumstances.
China is aiming to become the first country to gather samples from the far side of the moon, which could answer mysteries surrounding the formation of the solar system. It would mark a major milestone in lunar exploration, but NASA has questioned China's intentions, accusing the Chinese of seeking a land grab in space. This engineer we spoke to insisted they are working for all mankind, and he wished America well with its plan to return to the moon. Space has become the most extreme frontier in which the US and China are in a race for supremacy. The European Space Agency cooperated with China on Chang'e 6. They say science must come before politics.
There are legal frameworks in place to tell us about how we ought to work together, and I think that there are discussions internationally about what we should do about that in the future.
In 53 days, it's hoped a Chinese capsule will deliver precious lunar cargo back to Earth.
Our vantage point was obscured by the rain, but we could still feel the force of the liftoff and the incredible noise and power that it generated. But perhaps more palpable here at the launch site were the feelings of excitement and anticipation that China will succeed and project its power in space.
The next 5 years will see a rerun of the 60s, but this time America is racing against China to get astronauts back on the moon. Debbie Edward, News at 10, Hainan.